The House could vote as soon as tomorrow on a $28 million bill to boost the formula supply and prevent shortages. The same day, FDA Commissioner Robert Califf will face tough questions on the issue from members of a House subcommittee. It also comes as 150 House members sent a letter to President Biden urging the government to do more to deal with the shortage. With us now to talk about this is Washington Congresswoman Kim Schrier. She sits on the Energy and Commerce Committee, is the first pediatrician to be elected to Congress. Congresswoman, it's great to see you. Thanks for being with us. You know, in that letter, Congresswoman, your colleagues asked for a, quote, review of any long-standing agency issues that may have led to warning signs being missed prior to these recalls being necessary at a time of global supply chain instability. The Abbott recall was issued in February. How is it that there were no red flags at the time that this could end up being a problem?
Well, that's exactly what the question is, right? That when there's a recall in February and you know that there's only 5 factories in the entire country that are producing Abbott formula, and that a big percentage comes from this one factory in Michigan, why didn't we prepare for this shortage? And I should note that supplies were already tight because of supply chain issues and the pandemic. And this is just making things much more acute. And that's why families are finding empty shelves in the store. And this is really tough for parents.
Yeah, and I mean, and families have been having a tough time now. I mean, right towards the end of February or March, there were already families that were having a tough time finding a formula. About 90%, as you say, of the baby formula supply in this country is produced by these 4 companies: Abbott, Nestle, Mead Johnson, and Perrigo Nutritionals. Before the recall, Abbott alone produced roughly 45% of all baby formula sold in the U.S. So is there anything that can be done to increase the production of formula in our country?
Well, absolutely. I mean, first of all, the president always has the ability to enact the Defense Production Act to do this. But it probably didn't even really take that. Like the foresight that they should have had back in February when there was this voluntary recall was to be on the phone with the other formula producing companies to say, hey, can you increase your production by a certain percent, anticipating that this would happen. I mean, I just want to emphasize that formula, it kind of falls somewhere between nutrition and medicine. Like, most breastfed babies have some reliance on formula. And so this touches virtually every baby in the country, and they can't just switch to some other food.
Yeah, and I mean, low-income families are particularly affected. I mean, half of the baby formula that is purchased in our country is by low-income families. I'm just wondering, as a doctor, and it's so important that you mentioned it's not food, it's almost food and medicine at the same time. Is there something that we could do to help the families that are right now having such difficult times?
Well, absolutely. You know, we have early warning systems. We used to get these notifications in my practice when we were running low on a particular antibiotic or something else that we would need, and that we should be using it carefully, using other options if available. And we should have that same kind of early warning system for something as critical as formula. We can talk about putting in the strategic national stockpile. That's a little tougher because of expiration dates, but certainly having the ability to ramp up, diversifying our supply chain, and now being able to import from foreign countries.